Making a chili has to be one of the best ways to use up leftover brisket. I cooked this one over the fire using a super simple recipe, and it was probably the best chili I've ever eaten. Let me show you how I did it. So I roped in my daughter to help me build the fire. Just remember the rules. If it's your kid, then it's not child labour, it's character building. Of course, you don't have to cook this over an open fire. I'm just being a little bit fancy. You could just do this on a hob. That being said, cooking over an open fire is one of the most fun, relaxing things you can do, so I would recommend it. And while that's starting to burn onto some hot coals, it's time to start prepping the ingredients. We'll start off by dicing 1 large onion or 3 tiny onions like I've got. Pop those to one side and then go and grab your leftover brisket. This has been in the fridge for about 4 days and I can confirm I didn't die after eating it, so use me as your guinea pig. All you need to do is take any large chunks and just chop them up into bite-sized pieces. Now these probably won't look too appetizing at this point because all of the fat that's in them has gone solid in the fridge, but don't worry, this will render down nicely when we start cooking it. I'm cooking this in a cast iron Dutch oven because I'm being fancy, but really any cooking container will do. Start off by melting down some beef dripping, but just use any oil you've got lying around. Add in your diced onions, give them a good stir, and then we're going to go for 2 really big teaspoonsful of very lazy chopped garlic. Do feel free to dice up your own garlic if you're feeling motivated. Keep stirring so it doesn't burn, just until the onions turn translucent. Then it's time to add that brisket. Just keep adding in until your pot's about 3/4 full. It will reduce down a little bit. It obviously doesn't need to cook anymore, we're just trying to reheat it at this point. If you are cooking over a live fire, remember to keep it fed with logs, and once your brisket chunks are looking nicely heated through, it's time to add your other ingredients. We are going to go with 3 whole tins of chopped tomatoes, a mug of beef stock, which is just made up of 2 stock cubes and boiling water, a good dash of Worcestershire sauce, and instead of the usual chili powder, cumin, paprika, I'm just putting in my barbecue rub. It doesn't give you that traditional chili flavour, but I really enjoy it. Bit of tomato puree to help thicken it up and give it a good stir. Now I'm on the no beans in chili team because I really hate red kidney beans, but you do what you like, it's your chili. All the ingredients for this chili are now in, so I just place a lid on it, let it simmer for a while to thicken up and let those flavours infuse. And it gives me a great excuse to relax by the fire. After about 45 minutes, during which I may or may not have drifted off a bit, it's time to take the lid off and give it a bit of a stir. This chili recipe is super basic, but you can add whatever you want to it. Vegetables, other leftover meats, whatever you like. Some of the guests I have eating this aren't overly keen on heat, so I've left out any actual chili peppers, but you feel free to add in to taste. I've also purposefully not added in any extra salt or pepper, partly because there is some already on the brisket itself, and also there's a fair amount on the barbecue rub that I've used. Just always remember to taste your food as you go and season as needed. And with that, the chili is ready to go. Now it's a chili, so you can serve it however you like, rice or what have you, but I'm going for a jacket potato. I usually do my jacket potatoes on the smoker, video coming soon, but this was a lazy day, so this one's been done in the air fryer. If you want to see the full process I went through in creating the full pack of brisket that I cooked, I've got a video on my channel, so go in and check it out. Just like this chili, I did it in the easiest way possible. And once buttered, I'm going to load this thing up with some delicious leftover brisket chili. A potato is a really easy option for this, but I think next time I'm going to use it to make nachos. And you can't forget the grated cheese. And a little bit more grated cheese, don't judge me, I love cheese. Finish it off with a little bit of sour cream and chive dip that I had in the fridge. And we have what is admittedly not a picture perfect meal, but a really delicious one. If you have leftover brisket, you have to try this, absolutely delicious. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, check out some of my other videos for more easy barbecue recipes.